you're winning. Yeah, take control of the system. When you invest, it's addicting. No time to rest, let's go get it. Not gonna stop till I'm finished. Not gonna drop to my limits. Deep in my chest, I'm inhaling. Believe in testing and failing. You gotta flip everything in your mind. Take the limiting thoughts and turn them into your why. Prove to yourself you're worth it. You deserve it. Push past all the hurt and find your purpose. You gotta take control. Life's too short. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. So don't let go. Take control. Get out of your head. Make a better life instead. You gotta give it all your best. Give it all your best.
Hey, what is up, guys? What is up? Fly Like an Eagle podcast, episode number 53, I believe. Hold on. Yeah, 54. 54, okay. My bad. Apologies for that. Make sure you guys hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell right here on Steampunk Sports. And make sure you subscribe to Steampunk Combat, Steampunk Combat, Steampunk Sports, Steampunk Lacrosse, and Steampunk Soccer. We have... Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I heard something. Um, yep. So, Fly Like an Eagle podcast, episode 54. Let's get right into it. The Philadelphia Eagles lose to the Washington Commanders in a close battle. Man, I'm forgetting everything today. 36 to 33. And literally came down to the wire. It came down to the wire. And the 10-game winning streak is over. Things can't end. You can't win them all. There we go. You can't win them all. Personally, I didn't even see them going on a 10-game winning streak in the beginning of the season. If you told me back then that the Eagles were going to go on a 10-game winning streak, I'll be like, okay, what are you smoking here? What are you smoking? Because I did not trust Nick Sirianni then. I still don't trust him now to an extent. So, yeah. And the biggest takeaway I took out of this game, the biggest takeaway, Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, the whole difference. Remember when we drafted Hurts? Everyone did not like the picks. We had Carson Wentz and whatever. We needed other positions. We saw him grow from then to now to like an MVP caliber quarterback. And we're all just sitting here like, what is going on? And there's still Jalen Hurts haters out there. There's still Jalen Hurts haters out there that don't like him for some apparent reason. For some apparent reason, they don't like him. Whether if he holds on the ball too long, whether it's a pocket awareness, whether it's the reading of the field, etc. There's still people that don't like him. But you have to give him credit. This team changed. As soon as Jalen Hurts went down with the concussion, as soon as he went down, this team changed. Blink of an eye. Blink of an eye, everything changed. And now you're just sitting here and be like, Hurts, we need Hurts out there. Like, I'm serious. If Hurts was out there, we were up by like 2 or 3 touchdowns at that point. We could have won. We could have won. We would have blew the Washington Commanders out of. We would have blown them out of the water. Well, hold on, I can't speak right now. Damn, I lost my spot. But anyways, when Jalen Hurts went out, everything changed, right? We would have won by 4 touchdowns. There we go. We would have won by 3 or 4 touchdowns, and it would have been over, right? It would have been said and done. Now, Jalen Hurts did not even practice today. Jalen Hurts didn't even practice today. Now, is he going to play against the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday at 1 o'clock, which was flex? That game was flex from 4:25 to 1 o'clock. That game was flex. Is there any way, anyhow, that Jalen Hurts can play on Sunday? Is there any reason? I mean, is there any way that Jalen Hurts can play on Sunday? If not, we got to trust Kenny Pickett, man, who did go down with the bruised ribs, but he's looking good in practice. Him and Tanner McKee, they were having tests in practice. They were looking good. And the Eagles signed Ian Book today. They signed Ian Book for another quarterback for, like I said, safety precaution. So they brought Ian Book in. I almost said Ian McKee. That would have been funny if we had Ian McKee. That would have been funny. But I could still think that the Eagles can win with Kenny Pickett. It's going to be tough because the Dallas Cowboys, they have Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons arguably is the best linebacker in the league up there, and it's going to be tough. But we have one player. We have one player that we have one player that can change everything, and that is Saquon Barkley. I believe that Saquon Barkley is 268 yards away from breaking Eric Dickerson's record. Eric Dickerson's rushing record, he can break it in these next two games against the Cowboys and the Giants. There is a chance that he can break it. Is that actually going to happen? Or would you want him to be healthy? So, for example, he's going to play on Sunday, right? If we win, we clinch. We clinch the NFC East. We clinch the second seed. If we win, will Saquon Barkley even play the last game? Will he play the last game? If he plays, he could definitely break it. If not, you want to rest him health wise. I get it, definitely. But we haven't had a bye week since week 4. We we pretty we pretty much yeah, we pretty much did everything we can do to get ready for the Dallas Cowboys, and that is Jalen Hurts. It, it's going to be tough without Hurts, guys. It's going to be very, very tough, but I believe that the Eagles team can do it. I really believe that we can do it. Shout out to my guy Swerve Griffin for the like on the Facebook side. We got a lot of people on the Twitter side. But if you're on Twitter, come over to the YouTube side on Steampunk Sports. Steampunk Sports is where I am live right now on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. Make sure you check out all of our platforms. And yeah, I I have to talk about the people that cannot stand Jalen. Right? I used to be one of those people. I'm not the biggest fan of Jalen Hurts. I'm just going to throw that out there again. I'm not the biggest fan of Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts does a lot of stuff I don't like, but he knows how to win. He knows how to win. So I don't care how many throwing yards he gets. I don't care how many rushing yards he gets. I don't care how many. Okay, the turnovers is low. That, but I just want to win. The Eagles only have one Super Bowl in 2017. We only have one Super Bowl. So for the Eagles fans, most of us don't care on how Jalen Hurts plays, on how he throws the ball, how many yards he throws. We don't care how many rushing yards he gets. We just want to win, whatever it takes to win. And this is the team right now. How it's constructed, we're Super Bowl contenders. This team is Super Bowl contenders. And I'm just sitting here thinking, Jalen Hurts is the quarterback for that. Is a definite quarterback of that. You've seen him with you've seen his Eagles team with Kenny Pickett and how bad it looked. How bad, right? This is not just a plug and play system. You can't just throw any quarterback in there and get magic like that. You can't. There's chemistry involved. There's teamwork involved. There's trust involved, and whatever. The biggest thing out of Jalen Hurts' contract or whatever, it's a team-friendly contract. That is how we have all these weapons in place. Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Goddard, and everyone on the defensive side of the ball as well. Jalen Hurts is the perfect, not perfect, but he's like the best case scenario. There we go. He's the best case scenario for this team. Contract wise, play wise, leadership wise, and everything. He's the best case scenario. Which quarterbacks would these fans, would these Jalen Hurts haters like? What? Joe Joe Burrow, um, Russell Wilson, um, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen. You want one of those quarterbacks? You really want one of those quarterbacks? It doesn't work like that. I'm just gonna say with Joe Burrow thing, he doesn't have the same contract that Jalen Hurts. All the players I just mentioned, they don't have the contract that Jalen Hurts has. It would not have worked. I believe we wouldn't even have those wide receivers at our disposal. The defense players would not even the defense players we would not even have. Like we wouldn't have brought back Goddard. I mean not Goddard. Gunnar Johnson. We would not have brought back Gunnar Johnson. We would not have brought back um like we drafted all those guys, so those guys will be there. But some vital pieces on the defensive side we may not have brought back. Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham. Brandon Graham. He was 1 year 5 mil, which I thought it was too much at the time. Maybe we could have like I don't think there would have been a way we brought Brandon Graham back. Honestly, if we had Joe Burrow and his monster contract. So you just gotta deal with it. The Eagles are 12-3. Yeah, the Philadelphia Eagles are in a best case scenario right now, 12-3, the second best in the NFC behind the Detroit Lions. Oh, actually the third, right? Is there Minnesota Vikings ahead of us? I think Minnesota Vikings are 13-2. So we're like second or third seed in the NFC. So this team is something special. Now, when you compare this team to our previous Super Bowl run in 2017, or this past one that we lost to Patrick Mahomes, this team is better than that team, and this team on paper is better than a Super Bowl one in 2017. So we got a great roster. We got a good quarterback. We got everything that we need to compete. Just right now with Kenny Pickett, it's going to be ugly. It's not going to look pretty. He is good as like a backup quarterback. That's basically what he is, a backup quarterback. He's not going to be like guns and blazing. He's not going to be guns and blazing. So yeah, it's not gonna be like guns and blazing. So yeah, yeah. So let's just go on to the Dallas Cowboys, right? Dallas Cowboys are still banged up. They're injured. They're eliminated. The Dallas Cowboys are eliminated from playoff contention, so which is good. So they have nothing to lose. The Dallas Cowboys have nothing to lose. So this game is going to be tough. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be competitive. The rivalry is going to be button heads, and it's right here at the link. It's a Kelly Green game. It's a Kelly Green game for the Philadelphia Eagles against the Dallas Cowboys. So we will see all the Kelly Green jerseys out there at the link. We'll see the field all Kelly Green or whatever. So this is a Kelly Green game. It's gonna be fun to watch. It's gonna be fun to watch. So now let's talk about the Dallas Cowboys quarterback, right? Cooper Rush. Kenny Pickett, Cooper Rush. Kenny Pickett, Cooper Rush. Kenny Pickett, Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush, Kenny Pickett. Yeah, it's a toss up. It's a toss up between those quarterbacks, right? But when you look at our defensive line, especially with Jalen Carter, it's not going to look good for the Dallas Cowboys, guys. It is not going to look good for the Dallas Cowboys with this defensive line. It is not. So, hold on a sec. Uh, hold on a second. So, breaking news, guys. CD Lamb is out for the rest of the season. Mike Garofalo, um, right here. He is out. CD Lamb is out for the rest of the season. That is actually, it's not big, but it's actually very significant. Because the last time that the Eagles played the Cowboys, our rookie cornerback, Quinion Mitchell, locked down not Cooper DeJean, Quinion Mitchell locked down CD Lamb. And now they don't even have CD Lamb. Their running back is Ezekiel Elliott. This game is looking very, very winnable right now. Just for that. Just for that aspect. The Cowboys now don't have any wide receivers. They don't have any wide receivers. So that is actually pretty big. So now they gotta rely on the run game. They gotta rely on the run game for Dallas Cowboys now. And this defensive line is gonna eat them apart, especially Jalen Carter. This whole thing with that was actually pretty significant right there. I didn't expect that would happen. Was there like a reason why? His shoulder. Out. He is out with the shoulder injury. CeeDee Lamb. So yeah, shoulder out for the rest of the season. So I'm looking forward to this game now. I am really looking forward to this game now. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you're watching this on replay, how do you feel about this game? It's a must-win game, guys. If you guys are talking about must-win games, it is a must-win game. I love how everyone was saying this is a must-win game, must-win game, must-win game, must-win game throughout this whole 10-game winning streak. This is a must. If we don't win, we don't clinch. If we don't win, we don't clinch the NFC East. We don't clinch the second seed. So we gotta win this game. And now with CeeDee Lamb out, I really want to know what the odds are. I really am excited for this game. So, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Kenny Pickett and this offensive line is the most important. This is the most important game for the offensive line right now. Very important for this offensive line. Game for this offensive line just because of Kenny Pickett. That means we're gonna have to see Kenneth Gainwell out there more for blocking purposes. For blocking purposes, we're gonna have to see Kenneth Gainwell out there. Now, Calcaterra is going to be a liability. Grant, Grant Calcaterra is going to be a huge liability in this game because he cannot block worth a damn. Grant Calcaterra cannot block worth a damn. So When you look at that, right, it's a hole right there. It's a hole right there, and that is Calcaterra. We need Goddard back. We, ugh, yeah, we, we need Goddard here for the blocking purposes. For the catching, one of the best. He's one of the best blocking tight ends in the league, and we need him back, especially for Kenny Pickett's sake. If they actually do go that route, if Jalen Hurts plays, which I really doubt, we still need Goddard there for again the blocking purposes. So whenever Goddard can come back, that's gonna be huge. That's gonna be huge. So how many stats did? Hold on a second. I want to look at something. Hold on a sec. I'm looking up something. Dallas Goddard stat this season. Goddard is averaging 38 receptions, 441 yards, 11 .6 average. He only has 2 touchdowns. I thought this season, I really thought that Goddard was going to have a breakout year because of Kellen Moore, and boy was I wrong. Boy was I wrong. The guy can never stay healthy. This is the second time that the second time that Goddard got injured, and I really thought that he was going to be really a breakout year because of all the weapons we have being occupied. Kellen Moore supposedly likes to throw in the middle, likes to go in the middle, but Goddard is never there. He's never healthy. So, yeah, we really miss Goddard, and yeah, now we got let's with this game, man. It's just a must win. I cannot wait for this game at the link. Let me look up the odds. I'm gonna look up the odds. Hold on a second. Oh, sorry, I can't find the odds right now. I thought that would be right there, but supposedly it's not. But the odds now, the odds now with CeeDee Lamb out has gone up tremendously for the Eagles. Has gone up tremendously for the Philadelphia Eagles, and that is just a big move. Big move. 1 second. There we go. I got it now. Sorry, there was something going on my computer. Got it. All right. So there we go. Appreciate the like on the Facebook. James, really appreciate that. Thank you. Come over to the YouTube side, man. Come over to the YouTube side. So, look, we're still at it. This whole thing, I'm sorry, I'm keep on circling back to Jalen Hurts. I just can't stop talking about Jalen Hurts and his concussion. This is actually a big time. This is actually a very important question here. Would you guys sit out Jalen Hurts for the rest of the season? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then you got the playoffs, right? You got the playoffs coming. Because again, we have not had a bye week since week 4. Since week 4, we haven't had a bye week. So I'm just saying it's got tough for all these players, man, on the Eagles. It's gotta be tough. The bodies are wearing out, the muscles are sore, the mindset, the I'm telling you, it's tough. It's really tough for these players not having a bye week since those since that week since week four. Since week four. You know what? Let's go to the opposite side of the ball now. This just popped in my head. Darius Slay. Sorry, I'm bouncing all over the place. My mind is like, but let's go with Darius Slay, right? Big play Slay. For the last game, I think that was the best game this season. This was the best game of this season. His best game this season was last week against the Commanders. A big time deflection that led to an interception. A big huge stop. You know, he's playing for something, guys. Darius Slay is playing for something, and that is a new contract. He is playing for a new contract. He is he was always this good, but then as he started getting older, the younger guys kept on blowing him by. Kept on blowing him by. That's why we drafted Quinn Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. We need our future cornerbacks 1 and 2, and those are it. And then this it. And then I ask you guys this: is Darius Slay really worth staying? Do we really need to pick up Slade's new contract? Do we have to resign him? I'm gonna say no because this guy is as old as hell. Let's look up how old Darius Slay is. 33. Not too bad. Not too bad. I thought it was a bit older. I thought it was like 35, 36. So now the question is, do we bring back Darius Slay? I'm gonna say no to that. I'm gonna say no to Darius Slay. Quinyon Mitchell has been playing unbelievable. He's gonna win Defensive Rookie of the Year. He's locked down the #1 receivers on your favorite teams, Jamar Chase, Coop. Why am I keep on saying Cooper DeJean? Quinyon Mitchell has been locking down the best receivers in the league. Cooper Kupp, etc., etc. CeeDee Lamb, etc., etc. He has been locking them down. This is great for the Philadelphia Eagles. We found our cornerback of the future in Quinion Mitchell. There you go. Me. Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But look, Quinion Mitchell has been that guy throughout this whole season. Plays getting up there. He's getting up there. But he's showing that old guys can still play. And here I am saying 33 is an old age, and here I'm 30. That's actually kind of crazy. It's actually crazy how people are saying like these ages are old, like 31, 32, 33. It's not that old, guys. It's not that old. But then you have these young guys who are 18, 19, 20 who are hungry, want to play, that have everything that it's time to build for a future, right? That's exactly what Howie Roseman has been doing. This is exactly what Howie Roseman has been doing, right? Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Nolan Smith, Quinion Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, Milton Williams, going on, Jacoby Dean, Zach Bond. Like, when you look at this defense and what Howie Roseman has done, he's building for the future, and right now we're unbelievable. I said this before on other podcasts, other shows, that this Vic Fangio, if there was ever the defensive coordinator of the year, you have to give it to Vic Fangio. Look how much the defense have flipped since last year to this year, right? Last year, during that collapse, could not tackle, could not do anything. And then now you look here, everyone's scared of this defense now. We are becoming one of the most fearful defenses in the league today. It kind of reminds me back in the 2000s era. You know, it's Brian Dawkins, um, Jeremiah Trotter, Troy Vincent, uh, Bobby Taylor, Sheldon Brown, William Michael. Like we had original Legions of Boom in that secondary. We had the original Legion of Boom. Now, when you look at this defense, we have players that teams are afraid of. Jalen Carter, especially Quinyon Mitchell, they're afraid to throw his way. They're afraid to throw it to the rookie's way, which is honestly, it's honestly hilarious. It's honestly hilarious how nobody traded up for this guy. How nobody traded up for these two corners, and they fell right in our laps. And how Rogan was like, fine. You guys remember the movie Finding Nemo with the Dutch? Fine, fine, fine. But yeah, it is very incredible how we have this defense in Vic Fangio, how he flipped it from last year to this year. He deserved, if there was one, the defensive coordinator of the year. I cannot wait for this game. Cooper Rush doesn't know what he has coming to him. He does not. Can't wait. This defense has gotten even better since last time we played. Even, even better. No, yeah, even better. It's just like it bothers me that we could have won that game. We could have won that game against the Washington Commanders. We could have won, but we didn't. It's not just because of Jalen Hurts. Was the sole reason the defense? No. The sole reason was not the defense. No. The sole it was the defense, Kenny Pickett, coaching. The defense did get 5 turnovers. What was it? 3 fumbles, 2 picks? What was it? 2 interceptions, 3 fumbles, something like that? The defense made some noise. Made some noise. But after Jalen Hurts went down, that's when Washington Commanders put the foot on the gas and took over. We could not do anything. It's like they lost their identity without Jalen Hurts out there. That's what basically it is. They lost their identity. No, that is what sucks here with that. That is exactly what sucks. But it is what it is. I just hope Jalen Hurts plays today or on Sunday. I don't think he's actually gonna play though. Yep, 3 quarterbacks are out there. Nice. With this team, it's going to be so interesting. It's a must-win game, like I said earlier. The Philadelphia Eagles got a lot of things. It's going to be. This is going to be a fun game. Let's talk about the flex, right? But first, make sure you guys hit the like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell on Steampunk Entertainment, Steampunk Sports, Steampunk Combat, Steampunk Soccer, Steampunk Lacrosse, Steampunk Cinema. Make sure you subscribe to all those channels. The links are in the description. Make sure you do all that, right? Let's talk about the flex, right? The Eagles have flex from 425 to 1. Shout out to my guy Pat for the like on the YouTube or Facebook. Really appreciate that. All right. So I want to talk about this flex, right? I love games that are 1 o'clock. The games that are on at 1 o'clock p.m. are the best, right? If you're on the East Coast, you can eat lunch during a game, then it's 1. 2, you don't have to worry about how late the game is going to go. You don't have to count how many flags there's still going to be. Probably, yeah, you do, knowing how bad the refs are. But yeah, the 1 o'clock games are the best. Like during the day, you can do whatever you want after the game. You don't have to wait. Your stress is over. It is done. The pressure is no longer on your shoulders because us Eagles fans, we can never get a game that is stress free. We can never do that. So I don't want to go to bed stressed. Like if the game was at 8:25, and then it would end like around 11:30, 12. I would normally just go to bed and then wake up in the morning and find out who won. Like, I can't stay up that late. I cannot. And then I do post game shows right here on Steampunk Entertainment and Hardcore Sports Network for the Eagles post game, and there will be no way I could do it at midnight. There's no way. I'll be out cold. So 1 o'clock are the best time. And I know the game was at 4:25, and you could still like the game will be over like around 7:30, 8 o'clock. You can still be up, right? But I just love the fact that my team is done. Win or lose, we can move on to the rest of our Sunday and the rest of the week. That is what I like the best about 1 o'clock games. And throughout this whole season, right? Throughout this whole season, the Eagles have been on primetime games, whether it's at 4:25, 8:25, Thursday night game. We were always a primetime game. Now we're not. I believe this will be our third 1 o'clock game this year, third or fourth. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's crazy. It's like now we have a 1 o'clock game against the Cowboys, the NFC East rivalry at 1 o'clock. I love it, and I'm actually streaming the game on my main channel, my Shopsy, and my and on the Hardcore Sports Network. I'm streaming the game, so make sure you guys tune in to that as well. But the Eagles are hungry. The Eagles are hungry for the fans because that loss shouldn't have happened. If Jalen Hurts was out there, we would have blew him away. We would have blew them away. So shout out to all those Washington Commanders fans out there. Congrats, you won your Super Bowl. You won your Super Bowl. Congrats. So I really applaud you for that. We will probably see you in the playoffs, and you're going to see Jalen Hurts out there. You're going to see Jalen Hurts out there, and it's going to be a whole different ball game. It's going to be a whole different ball game, bro. So, all right. Now it's my favorite segment. 3 words or less about the Philadelphia Eagles. Must-win game. Duh. Must-win game. Now, whenever it comes to my predictions, right? My prediction for this has been off so many times. So, I mean, I was close on the last one, but with this one, I got the Eagles winning, of course. I believe they can win with Kenny Pickett. If Kenny Pickett does play, I believe that they can win. When it's Jalen Hurts, I know we can win. So I got the Eagles winning 20 to. Is it really 20? I'm gonna go 21. Yep, I'm gonna go 21 to 14 birds. 21 to 14 birds. It's gonna be a really fun game to watch. I feel like Saquon Barkley is gonna have his game. Can he just get to what was it 218? What was it 160? No, 268. Can he just get to 268 and be done? Can that just happen? We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. But without further ado, guys, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the Steampunk Sports, Steampunk Combat, Steampunk Cinema, Steampunk Lacrosse, Steampunk Cinema, Lacrosse, Steampunk Soccer, etc. We'll catch you all later. Fly, Eagles, fly. And hold on. Hold on a sec, guys. Fly, Eagles, fly. Hold on. Hold on. Fly, Eagles, fly. There we go. Once again, guys, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. Eagles versus Dallas Sunday at 1 o'clock. You see me next week. Fly like an eagle. Next Thursday at 4 o'clock. Catch you all later.